My name's Andrew. I'm one of the pastors here, and I am excited to take 2 minutes today to go over chapter 3 of Nehemiah with you, and with the thoughts and hopes that you'll be excited to come and join us tomorrow evening in our in-person gatherings at 7 o'clock as we go through the book of Nehemiah. So 2 minutes, we're going to go through it, but first I want to encourage any of you guys that are at home or attend Calvary that haven't got plugged in to our Operation Christmas Child. We are putting together shoeboxes to send to families and kids in needs in other countries. And so in the lobby here we have boxes, but also on our app there's a link to make an online box. You don't even have to touch, or you can just order online, pay for it, and get it sent off. And we're looking to just raise and put together more boxes than we ever had. So we got Operation Christmas Child, and then at the end of this month, Trunk or Treat from 5 to 7. You, your families, anybody you know can come on by for a fun candy event here at the church. So 2 minutes, we're going to go quick. Chapter 3 in Nehemiah is all about the gates and the walls being rebuilt. So Ezra came back to the city, and it was all torn down after they were exiled into Babylon. And he rebuilt the temple and the altar, and now Nehemiah is rebuilding the walls and the gates. And there's this great picture of what it looks like from our hearts and minds as we, not knowing the Lord, have our walls and our gates torn down to be and broken down, and we have no protection against the evil one. And God, through His Spirit, wants to restore and renew us through His work on the cross. As we come into a relationship with Him, we now need to move forward in rebuilding our walls and gates to protect ourselves from the enemy. And so, sneak peek preview, my favorite gate, there's a bunch of different gates, and my favorite one is the dung gate. And there's these crazy spiritual relationships between the names of the gates and the names of the people that were doing the work. A lot of the people were, nobody was skilled stonemason or carpenter or anything. It was just people willing for the Lord, to be used by the Lord. And so the dung gate is awesome and is one of my favorite gates because looking at our life in a spiritual sense, the walls protect us and keep us from things that are coming in, and the gates allow us to regulate what is coming in and out of our hearts. And the dung gate is letting the spiritual garbage out and is a place for it to exit, because the Lord, as we know, the Lord wants to deal and work in our hearts and wants us to throw off any weight and sin that entangles us from following Him. We're going to talk about that more tomorrow. So Hebrews 12 talks about that, and we are surrounded by such a witness. Let's lay aside every weight and sin which so easily ensnares us, and run the race with perseverance and endurance. And so tomorrow at 7 o'clock, come on by in person or tune in online at 7:25 as we go through chapter 3 of Nehemiah, and rebuilding the walls and the gates, and how that and what that looks like for us in our spiritual walk with the Lord, to rebuild the walls and to set up those gates, and how we can protect ourselves from sin and have a healthy spiritual walk with the Lord. So looking forward to seeing you. Hope you can make it out, and if not, tune in online.